Once upon a time, there lived a hard-working potter who owned a gentle donkey. Every day, they journeyed to a nearby forest to collect rich, earthy clay, turning it into beautiful pots that brought joy to their village. One golden morning, the sun cast dappled shadows through the forest as the potter and his donkey ambled along the leafy path. They reached the familiar spot where the clay was the finest and began their work. As the potter labored tirelessly loading the heavy clay onto the donkey, beads of sweat glistened on his brow. Once the morning's exhausting work was completed, he decided to take a well-deserved rest. He led his donkey under the comforting shade of a grand old tree. However, as he searched his satchel, he frowned. He had forgotten the rope at home, the very rope he used to tie his donkey. Feeling a bit flustered, the potter patted the donkey and whispered, "Stay here, dear friend. Please don't wander off." With a hopeful sigh, he lay under the tree and closed his weary eyes. After a while, the potter awoke, refreshed but puzzled. It was time to return home, but when he tried to move the donkey, it stood as still as a stone statue. The potter pulled and urged, "Come on, boy, let's go home." But the donkey wouldn't take a single step. Just then, along the forest path, appeared the smiling face of Ramu, the potter's friend. Upon hearing the predicament, Ramu chuckled heartily. "Ah, my friend, your donkey believes he's tied to the tree. His mind thinks there's a rope, because this is what he's used to." The potter looked baffled. "What should I do then, Ramu?" With a wink, Ramu shared his clever idea. "Simply pretend to untie him. Go ahead, make the motions as if you were removing an invisible rope." Following Ramu's playful advice, the potter circled his hand around the donkey's neck, pretending to undo the imaginary knot. Momentarily marveling at the strangeness of it all, he backed away. To the potter's great surprise and relief, the donkey flicked his ears, blinked, and began to walk forward, as if freed from a phantom tie. From then on, every time they journeyed to collect clay, the potter chuckled about his wise donkey and the power of imagination. The pair continued to work happily together, with the potter never again forgetting to untie the invisible rope.